Hello and welcome to Easy Digital Art. Here I use office shapes to create art, as well I use office shapes in presentations. So it's a everything to do with office shapes channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a plane. As well, we're going to take that plane in additional videos and we're going to add a propeller to it and make it animated. I've already done a video where I've showed you how to make a propeller. And I'm just going to put a tab up here so you can find this video. And then once we install the propeller, I'm going to show you how to balance it so it spins perfectly. The plane we're going to make is this Corsair. I'm just going to show you how to put in the different shapes. Okay, let's begin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup the parts of this plane and show you how each part is made. So I click on here, go to shape format, group, ungroup. So if you look at it, there's really not much here. That's it. I go undo and rebuild it. Looks like a plane. All right, so to make this cowl, what you do, go to Insert, Shapes, choose a hollow circle, make it as round as possible, and take this yellow dot and move it further back. I'm just going to we'll go Shape Format and choose the shape, Format Shape. You can also go right click, Format Shape, and go to Gradient Fill. I already had it set up here, so these are the different color stops you choose. And they're all the same transparency. There's no transparency. Okay. So you can change these if you want it to whatever color you want. But that's how the gradient is here. And then it's linear. And the direction is this one. You can also use the preset gradients here to start to make it easier for yourself. And then they'll just set up the three colors probably or close to it. Now also, if you go into the middle icon here, 3D format, you can see it's got round. Okay. And I don't know if I changed the material. Let's just see. I'm not sure if it has that, but let's first make it round. So now it's got that round shape. And for material, I think I used matte. So it's going to be matte. And then it's using the neutral. And then also shape format, I think just to get some of the outline off, I'm going to say no outline. Okay, so that's pretty close. That's our first part. Okay, we have to make it a little bit bigger. Like that. And I think if you just go here, 3.3 by 3.34. Okay, now that's the same shape. For this item here, I just did a pattern fill of a circle. And I think just have a bevel, this bevel, the soft round. Okay, so to create that, let's go Insert, Shapes, create this. And this shape was 2.29 by 2.39. Just to make it the same, it's going to be this one here. and it's going to be 12 and 4. Okay. Now for this shape here, we're using this pattern here, and a light and then dark gray. So we're just going to go here, pattern, this one, and then we use like a light gray and then a dark gray. Is that close enough? Maybe it's a bit too dark. Let's see what we used here. That's probably the easiest. Okay, we use this one, corner, and then the second one. Okay. This corner, and then the second one here. There we go. Okay. Just copying that. Then this we're going to send backward, send to back, right click, send to back, and then this will be on top like that. And then so the two of them you can group them if you want. I won't group them just yet. Okay. This thing here, that's just getting an oval, insert shapes, oval, and just dragging it across like that. And there's nothing else to it, to that. Then don't think there's even a bevel. Didn't even put a bevel in there. Probably should have put a bevel in there, but it's okay. So then I'm going to say gradient. I'm going to use the same gradient as that, which is 3 stops here, linear, and then they have an, I think I have, it's darker on top, so it's this one, but then there's an angle 270. Yeah, it's the same thing. What size is this? 0.39, 11.3. Okay, 39. This one was 11.3, I believe. 39, 11.3. Okay, perfect. So we got this part as well. I'm going to take this. I don't think I can move the whole thing. Eventually, I think I just move it up here. But just see. Okay, so then there's the rudder. That was created with this thing. So you just copy this thing, paste, and then you rotate it like so. And then this is what? 0.32 and 546. 32. 0.46. So now we have that part. This is just another part similar to that. So I just took this and copied it, copy it, paste. And then what size is this? Shape format, 0.08 and 3.5 centimeters. Zero 0.8. 5 centimeters. Yeah, okay. So now we have that part. This is just a line. Insert shapes. Get this line. Oops. Here's a line. There's not much you have to do to it. You can say solid. Here's a solid fill. Could probably put it darker like that. Maybe even darker. Not sure. You can do that. You can get also the, make it thinner. I'm gonna put that there. That's the antenna cable wire. So that's good. Now these, that's just insert shapes. Go down to the bottom here. And we just look for this under flowchart, the terminator. And then we just draw it out like this. Okay. Not sure what size that was. Let's go see. 0.4 and then 1.71. Then we rotate it like so to whatever angle that is. I don't know. Now this is also a pattern, and it's black and gray. And this black is at the top, and then the gray is at the bottom. Easy to remember. Okay. And then so let's just see here. This part here. So then this, let's go pattern fill. Here's our pattern. And okay. And I don't know. I think once it's locked in, I don't know if it moves. I don't know how I got mine to not move. But anyway, then you go black, this, and then you go here, you go gray, I guess. And then I think this one has also a bevel, a round bevel. So let's give it a round bevel. Like that. Let's just see. Okay, when you let go, it keeps the actual thing. I don't know why they did it that way, but it's vertical, which is what we want. I'm going to need 2 of these, so copy, paste. This one's going to go this way, and then I think, see, we can measure against there. It probably has to be like this, like that, and then this one. Okay, good. So now we have those pieces. This part here, that required a little bit of work, and you can do this any kind of way you want. I would say that this thing here, you go insert shapes, and then I looked for either this piece or that piece. I think this piece. You can take this piece. I don't know what that was. Let me tell you what that is. Flowchart delay. Okay. Anyways, you turn it over this way. It's got a gray to it. So something like this, maybe darker. Right around there somewhere. And then this one has a bevel as well. This bevel is this one, the corner, 8.5, 11.5, or 8 by 11.5. So you just go, what was it, this one? Just wait, sorry, can't remember. Yeah, in the corner. So that's in the corner. And again, 8.8 and then 11.5. 8, 11.5. Okay. Then I go right click, edit points, and then I just had to bring it down, I think, and then bring it in somewhere like that. And then once that was done, I had to bring it out a little bit more. And it's not that easy. It takes a little bit of patience. Then you bring it in like that. like that. This one too, like this, like that. And then edit points. Oops, sorry. Edit points. And I think they probably need a couple of points here. Just put them in. Something like that. Anyways, close enough for now. And then this will just sit something like that and be hidden away. A little bit in, a little bit like that. Down more. Yeah, you can work it how you want. So that's the canopy. And then these particular openings, the barrels, I guess, and those are quite easy. Of course, just get the circle, small circle. I'll make it bigger and then make it smaller after. So the color is black, and I don't know if there is a gradient in there. Could be a gradient a little bit, and at an angle, choose this angle, and then this, make this black, make this one, oops, make this one gray, make this one light gray, something like that, and move them back like that. Okay, and then for the line, solid line, I made that, I think, a gray, somewhere near that, and then you can make it smaller. If you can't quite get it right, you just go to shape format and just say 0.5, 0.5, and there you go. But this is of course too big, so I'm going to make it 0.3. How does that look like? Oh, maybe that's a little bit. 0.35, let's just say 0.35, 0.35. How is that? That looks good. There you go, close enough. You can always reverse these if you want it to look different. I'm going to make it, maybe reverse it. Let's see how that looks like. Okay, I guess this is a little bit too big. 0.33, 0.33. Okay, there we go. And then you'll need 6 of those, so just copy it. Copy it, copy, paste, paste, paste. There you go. Okay, so we've got everything except the wing. And of course you make one wing, then with the other wing, it's just a copy and then do the same shape size, and that's it. So let's get the wing, go here. And just take a regular rectangle. Like so. This is these colors, and then you just go here, gradient, same gradient, and go edit points. It's going to be thicker here, and then I'm going to put a point right about here. I'm not sure what size this is. That's a little too long. I don't know. I just put a point here. Edit points. Add a point like that. And then I'm going to have to bring this one up. And then this is going to go up. But we can't because, just wait. I'll put another point here. Okay. Now we can do it like that. Okay. I think I was going to put an extra point there, but I don't know if I need to just move it like that. Like that. And bring this down. Edit points. I'm not even sure if this is exact. Like that. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect. Unless you want it to be. And then here, edit points. It has to be out more. This one has to be in more. I think. Points. Bring this up. Bring this one here. This one comes down more to here. Like that. This one comes out more like to here. Like that. And then let's see what this one has. For the bevel, 8 and 6 for the round, 8 and 6 for the round. So round 8. Okay. This is a little bit sharp on the end. And I think, I don't know, I'm going to just see what smooth point does. No, don't want that. Okay. So I'm just going to put this here and then out more. I don't know if that really worked. A bit too much, maybe. Something like that. Edit points and then bring this. Good enough. Okay. I'm going to say copy, paste, and then whatever size this is, 1.99, 11.82. And move it like this, and then go shape, and then this one, 1.99, 11.82, 99, 11.82. I'm just surprised the first number didn't change. Okay, there you go. So we're going to build the plane now. And I'm just going to Take this, move it here. This will go send to back. Right click, send to back. Right click, send to back. Like that. Might not be exact. Okay. This will go here. It's important to find the right photograph and then get these things lined up. They're not perfect. Maybe they're not perfect either on the actual plane either. Okay. Grab this, put this here. Move it like that. Grab this one, put it here. This one here. I'm going to go right click, send to back. So that's a little bit high. This one here. So I got cut off here. So all I did was I took this and I just moved it over here. And I'm just going to go put it where it was. So I have to realign it. Okay. Now, the next thing is that we need to take this whole piece or this first plane and I'm going to move it. So I'm going to go home and I have to, because I ungrouped it, I have to group it again. So you go home, select objects, highlight everything, including this, I think. Get this top part and this, and then go shape format, group, and then that should move everything out of our way so we can work on this plane. And we're almost done anyways. So let's get this antenna post, I guess. And I'm going to move it here and I'm going to say right click, send to back. And I want it lower, higher, or closer to the canopy. Is that about it? That maybe is good. This thing, the cable, that's going to go here. I'm going to leave it until we put this part in. The rudder. And it's going to go send to back. And a little bit lower. That should be it. This thing is going to be attached here, the cable, and then to here, like that. And I think that's about it. So we managed to make a identical plane. I know we cheated with the gradients, but that's easy to do with the color stops. And we cheated and we used the same measurements, but it looks like it's pretty much the same plane. So now that that is done, okay, we have an option. You can make a propeller, and there's two ways of doing it. I'm going to show you in the next video. It'll be part 2 of this. You can use the propeller in my other video that I already have, and then I'll show you how to balance it. So it spins correct, like spins in a pivot point here. You have to kind of weigh it with another shape. I don't know, you can see it there, but you can have this propeller, or else the other option I'll show you both in that video, but you can go insert. Well, I'll show you how to do it. I won't do it here. And it's kind of cool as well. But it kind of takes away from, because there's a propeller spinning, you can't see some of the plane here. But I'm gonna also show you how to take this propeller, which I have that other video. You can make this propeller, and then I'll show you how to balance it and how to animate it onto this plane so it actually spins. So you can actually make a little video of it. And that's it. You can, as you know how I group this one, you can group this one as well. Home, select objects, and then just group it. Might as well shape, group, group. So you have a complete plane. And you can even animate this as is with different rotations, and it'll look like it's flying. You could actually do this and then have it, the propeller spinning as well, I suppose, if you want to make it extra complicated. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you found this useful, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.